A very good morning, my dear students. Today we will have a discussion on introduction to network analysis. That is module 4 in operation research. Okay, so let me understand before solving the network analysis problem what you mean by network. So it is a graphical representation or in presentation of and it is an arrow diagram presented to the management in respect of a project. So it is a network in nothing but a sequence of product, that is sequence of arrangement or sequence of formulas or sequence of solving the problem, the way of how we are going to solve with respect to a particular job, that is called as a network. So as we name indicate, network means connection of each point. Okay, so it consists of all the details regarding the consumption of a time and cost, not only for each activity but also for whole the project. So along with the sequence of order, the network also have some value, that is time value and cost value. So, okay, so that the management can manipulate the resources and cost can be controlled in a more effective manner. Okay, so if you know the time and cost, we can know the how to complete the given problem. That is the main useful for this network analysis problem. Okay, so this is about the network. So next, how to solve network analysis problem. Normally we have two steps, that is first one is to identify the jobs, event, activities. Okay, so before solving the problem, so which job is belongs to or which events it is belongs to and which activity. Okay, now event or activity both are same. Okay, so first we have to identify that from the given question. Okay, next one is arrange the job in a logical sequence. That is about network. You have to arrange the given problem in a sequence, that is called as logical sequence. Okay, so what is the main objective of this network analysis is it is a successful technique frequently used to plan, monitor and control the projects involving the thousands of activities. Okay, so it is a analysis of various project of various work involving a number of activities. Okay, from these activities there are four objectives for this network analysis. First one is to minimize the cost of the project, to minimize the project time. So as you know, all the worker, that is all the ownership of that particular job belongs to, they want only to reduce the cost and time. Okay, na, that is about the main objective of this. And third objective is to ensure the optimum utilization of human and other resources. How many resources person they need to complete the job, particular job, that is also one of the objective of this network analysis. Okay, to ensure minimum conflict and unnecessary delays. Okay, you should not avoid the delays of completing the work. These are the main four objective of this network analysis. Okay, now, so before solving the network analysis problem, we have some definition related to network analysis problem. So let me understand. So first definition is activity. What do you mean by activity? Okay, so an activity refers to the physical identifiable part of the project which consumes the time and cost. So okay, so it is a one, it is an activity, so it is a physical identifiable part. So along with that, it will indicate the time and cost for particular job. Okay, an activity is represented by an arrow mark. Okay, now it is normally represented by arrow mark as shown in the last below here the pic. Okay, the activity may have a predecessor or activity or a successor activity. Okay, now, so the activity having time and cost. Okay, that is about I shown here, that is a straight line. Okay, so how to represent an activity? So we have a four step to represent an activity, so that it is a what we can say that the way of going activity can be identified easily. Okay, the first one is the activity should be represented by an arrow connected between two nodes. So arrow, it is an activity nothing but you can show the arrow mark between two points or two activity. Okay, all activity should be in forward direction. It may not be, it may be upward or downward direction, but it cannot be never be in a reverse direction. Okay, so all the activity arrow mark should be in forward direction as shown here. So it may be the top or down, that doesn't matter, but it should not be a reverse direction. That is the main thing, that you understand that. Okay, so activity should be either represented by a number or alphabet. Okay, third means you can represent a 1 2 3 4 or a b c d, any one. Okay, all alphabets or numbers should be in a ascending order. All those things should be in a ascending order, 1 2 3 4. It should not be 3 2 1 like that. Okay, so this is about a representation of activity. Okay, next definition is event. So let me understand what you mean by event in a network analysis problem. It represents the start and the end point of an activity. It is normally represented by a circle called nodes. So it is similar to activity, but it will shows then from beginning age and end stage. Okay, now it is normally represented by a circle I showed in the last slide. Okay, that is what an event. So in some time dummy activity also used. So dummy activity means it does not consume any time and productivity time and cost. It should be represented by a dotted line but not be an alphabet. Okay, it should be introduced to maintain a preceding and succeeding the relationship. So sometime while solving the problem, given problem may be not be balanced or unbalanced, such a time we are using a dummy activity. So dummy activity always represented by a dotted line, and it does not have any time and cost, just it is a waste activity. Just we are taking the balance from the given balance. Okay, you have to just balance the given question. Okay, that is about the main use of dummy activity. So what are the advantage for using this technique or this solving the problem with the help of this network technology? Okay, so first one is to aid the management in planning, scheduling and controlling the activity of a project. So before solving any project, we should have any planning, scheduling, controlling. That is the main use of this. Second is it helps in ascertaining the time schedule. Okay, as per time to time we have to we have to complete the job. That also it will help. Okay, helps in guiding and directing the team effort more effectively. So we can guide and direct, and we can direct the given work how to do it, or how to what are the efforts to need for completing the more effectively job. Okay, that is also it is the one of the advantage of this. And encourage the discipline along with doing job. We have to maintain a discipline. Without discipline we cannot do any work. Okay, and it's also handling the uncertainties regarding the time schedule, coordination of various activity and controlling the cost involved. So it is not only this will help the team effort, so it will also helps to reduce the time and time coordination of various activity and controlling the cost involved. If you want to complete any particular job, the main thing is to reduce the cost. Okay, what are the cost involving in the way to control the cost, that also helpful for that is also in one of the main advantage of this network analysis. Okay, so I hope you understand this network analysis concept. So next ppt will solve the problem on this, so that you will understand better what I explained in the theory. Okay, I hope you understand this. Thank you very much.